And welcome back. Yes, I see the Bunga Good Morning Nigeria show. And you know, Miss Road, now here you're supposed to be at this hour. You're there in time for our very first interview where we say we get this morning. I want to discuss the matter when we say on the shell since yesterday. This constitutional review matter. And what Governor Keredolu talk say, scrap this Senate, scrap them. Come on, time, I beg. You know, people going to holler say, or better still, make it be say your representatives, like I be saying, I won for one particular kind of region. Or so you guys can take do the mathematics, but the thing be say, cut down that legislative arm of government. It's too much. You will get upper chamber, lower chamber. Don't even talk about the allowance where follow for inside. So as people don't they gather now, of course, to sit down for this new constitutional review. Constitution will be say people don't talk say, I bet myself don't admit say the main wahala and even that 99 constitution where we get. Some people say come out the 99 constitution. Some people say drop new one. Some people say no, amend them. So as everybody on they sit down, they talk within their mind. Make we look this one on top this Senate matter. What do you feel? Make them come out them. Make they just come out the whole arm until Nigeria recovers more. Or make we look waiting then they collect. Ensure say anybody when be senator, you not gonna be full-time job. You must to get work when they do, and they go only pay you anytime where we say you can't sit to deliberate on top matter. But to discuss this matter and more, Oga Akpayemi Joseph Olari, maybe public affairs analyst, now in day here with me to help us answer that question. Oga Akpayemi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
You see to say you join us this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right. As we don't talk this matter, say scrap Senate. What do you feel?
Scrap Senate, scrap the red chamber. When I read the report where Oga Keredolu presented during the now public hearing, yeah, he made some good points. At least he talked about reducing the cost of governance, towards ensuring that we amend this our constitution in a way that will ensure that service delivery to the people will be paramount. So and again, he faulted the issue about this jumbo allowance. Who will they pay these people? Say, these guys, they don't really work out. Indirectly, talk and say they don't really work out, but they try to tell us, say, these people don't really work out. And not just that.
But then what time?
If you look at some of them, if you even listen to some of their deliberation for us, some of these people, you go to say nothing they their memory sometimes, because they go argue sometimes. You look say
now even for people where we say they even try argue.
Yeah.
You get people who say they won't work to come collect AC sleep.
Just they sleep. Some of them, if you hear them debate on issue, go look say which kind thought pattern these people did. How you the reason in the first place? Which kind? What will be your motive where you go carry matter go another issue?
Like so United Arab Republic.
Yeah, all this kind of
talk. Just so insecurity.
So in view they very, very solid, but the issue be say now these same people go even vote if this thing come their side again.
Thank you very much.
And they say two-thirds, they feel speak with themselves, say, if this thing don't come, make we vote against them, throw them. If you don't throw them away, they still get the power. So he just talking you, at least from the executive part, at least he was bold enough to tell us, say, cost of governance, even they all right now. Now we would they complain about, say, our loan, and the debt we collect, we incur, don't they too high. So there's a way where we need to cut down cost of governance, cost of all these political appointees. We know add value to the country. We know even improve the productivity of the country. So it's a good call, but I don't see how this thing go fly at all. Because these senators, these people go see, it go come to their table now.
And that's what they say, who will check the checker?
That is it.
So let me say, but in a place where this kind of thing will happen, who you feel say get the ultimate power to actually scrap them? The president? According to the law, you feel say, if he just get up, decide, say, you know what, we don't want to make it. Let's say get one African country where do them. We just dissolve their legislative arm.
I don't say the executive get that such power, because this is a separate arm of government also. So I don't think the executive get that power for a constitution where as it is now. They don't get that power to scrap another
arm. So who get the power to command them? Because if they tell me say nobody get the power, now we say we just waste time to discuss this matter.
Yeah, what thing I think say if we do now, we make a day realistic. This thing no fit happen now. Maybe subsequently, maybe when we voting people where they passionate, among them, if you move this motion, say enough of this madness, say make we stop this. Because if we are truly about delivering service to people, representing our people, most sacrifice. Let's cut costs.
Because you don't weak me to continue this conversation.
Yes.
Because you don't talk and say, unless you get people who are passionate.
Yeah, so, because this set of people no fit vote in support
How
of
about
that.
talk and say, come and go fit pass eye of needle before
So,
we go find this
when
kind.
you talk, it you know say it go dey difficult.
Even to even reduce the allowance. Yes. As you don't talk because now then go sit down and vote the matter.
Yeah.
Do you reduce the allowance or not? People want to be say they don't get any work. Yeah, people want to say their own ID card na politician. Now, they're not able to sell chewing gum. Then go agree.
At all. And you know say most of them too, they play some games with this MDA where they can't defend their budget also. They go blackmail them, say, oh God, if you don't do what you want, we don't go pass your budget. If they don't pass your budget, money no go flow on your agency. So
I mean, maybe when the time for National Assembly elections come, people don't even come out. If that election, if people don't come out, if people agree generally saying they don't go come out, come vote in anybody for House of Assembly, as in agree all through. Wait, you want to deliberate over empty house?
I feel say, it go dey difficult because we know ever dey united.
And people they're very hungry.
Yeah,
Just
so,
ordinary small incentive.
So I feel say the proposition where this guy give, you know.
But what do you feel about, payment per sitting? If at the end of the day they say, okay, make the Senate remain, but make we even institute payments per sitting.
I think that's a good one. It's
Okay.
a good one. At least we go know say we go identify people where they serious. Because some of them go see that they do side talks when issues where they affect the policy they
But that will not even matter because if you don't say I do payments per sitting, should be at least once I don't put my name, say for inside register, I go enter inside Abi.
Yeah.
Whether I sleep or I deliberate or the matter be say my name don't enter register, money go enter.
Yeah, even say after even deliberation, they always meet for committee level.
Yes.
Engage this agency, scrutinize their budget. Okay. Pay or schedule visits to some of the projects where they embark on across the country. So it's important to the kind of people who they elect into this position. We need servant leadership, servant representative from these people. And most of these people, sadly, they don't get nothing much to offer.
I think for me, I would say we actually need more of an educated electorate. No matter, we don't feel wrong come up for the matter because at the end of the day, as we already they give this conversation, they go. You don't fall back on the ordinary person,
That's
the
right,
citizens.
That's right.
And what I talk to me, them bring in person when they passionate, it still fall back on the citizen. How they feel identify person when they passionate?
Yeah, we go even serve their interest for us. Nobody say go reach there, go join the.
How we feel take educate them, make them understand. Say if you collect money for soap and collect material to vote person in, you don't sell or you don't sacrifice the soul of your pikin or the soul of the future generation. So without an educated electorate, we're going to get this discussion go because it's not very easy to manipulate an electorate when they,
We never eat.
Yes.
They will know what thing goes.
Exactly.
So it's the responsibility of all of us, the religious leaders, all of us, we lead to aware of what they happen. Make we they engage people anywhere we they. Our religious, we they very religious for this country. So the religious leaders have a huge role to play. Yeah, the imams, the pastors, they speak to your people, say, okay, fine. So for the sake of the future of your children, say, we don't feel they go this way. No, they collect money from all these politicians. And that's a way, gradually, we will see change.
All right, then. Well, thank you very much. Me, Joseph Folari, public affairs analyst, and they will only talk on this same issue. Or whatever we could scrap the Senate, Abimek could just reduce their jumbo salary and allowances. An allowance of the other person when they collect allowance. Because I don't say that they get SA they get PA they get assistants, opening doors. Now the matter won't be that. Thank you so much for your time.